Hello everyone and welcome to my team breakdown for Season 3 Week 1 of the UGA. In front of you are the two teams, mine is on the left and Dark Lord Samidel's is on the right. I won't break down my team too much because we can see them in action in the video, and I'll review the team at the end of the video that I used, including items, EV spreads. So as we can see, first look, he's got the Venacol, which is always a threat, but I have got a counter for it if it does show up. Next up is the Gyarados and Manectric. In practice, this was a real pain to deal with, but I'm hoping my leading duo will be able to take care of him. I just need to predict his switches correctly if that Manectric is coming in. Otherwise, I'm giving it a +1 in special attack. He's also got Sneasel and Gallade. Sneasel Miguel from Season 2 absolutely popped off for me, so I've got to stop her this time round. And if he gets that beat up onto that Gallade, my team really doesn't appreciate stab fighting moves. So I've got to make sure that doesn't happen, and I've got to at least come up with a plan to halt that in its tracks. Then he's also got two intimidating mons, which is pretty much going to put a stop to any of my attackers, meaning that Glastrier is going to have to sit this one out. And then finally, on top of everything else, he's also got a really good Trick Room mode with Torkoal, Copperaja and Cradily as good attackers, and Aromatisse as a very good setter because it can't be taunted. So overall, his team's got a lot going on, and we will see how I get on. Enjoy the battles. Right, so we managed to pick up a 2-0 win against Dark Lord Samidel and his Dark Lord Greninjas. It was a very tough battle, to be fair. I put in a lot of practice into this one, along with Aaron, to make sure my team was good enough to handle whatever he sent out. Crobat Magmortar was the lead for every game, unless I thought of reasons to change it. So after game one, Crobat's Tailwind was great, making Magmortar the fastest thing on the field. And I could just fire off shots left, right, and centre. I didn't expect the Whack-a-Berry on Gyarados. Very good tech. It did mean that obviously if Magnetric was in the back, the next turn it would be switching in, which I got the prediction right for because I didn't want to give it a +1 and then do no damage to Gyarados. PZ, as always, does what PZ does, just fires shots, takes out as many mons as it can. And both Magmortar and PZ after week 1 on 3 kills each. Game 2 was a bit different. Obviously had to go for a maxing Crobat. I absolutely did not want Gallade to get to +4. Max Airstream from Crobat pretty much halts that thing in its tracks, puts it into very low health where PZ could always take it out if it had Dynamax, because I don't think a Airstream would take out a Gallade from the calcs I done, but I don't know Samidel spreads, so it's one of those questions we won't know the answer for. But got rid of Gallade, done some damage, and then Gallade and PZ just cleaned house. So very proud of them. Togetic obviously was there mostly as a follow me to divert any attacks from Dynamax Mons into it. It also kind of gives PZ the chance to recharge if it's on the field with it, because Hyper Beam on PZ is the move to use. Crocodile had the Chopper Berry because if it's Dynamax, there's a chance it can survive a +3 from a Gallade stab fighting. It's not the highest chance, but there's still the chance it will survive. And Lurantis was there just in case he did bring Trick Room, because, well, I didn't really have a better answer, but the Assault Vest on it meant it could survive Max Flare from a Torkoal. Probably not an Eruption though. Overall, very pleased with how week 1 went. Magmortar being a great CT pickup for me, done very well. Venacol never showed up, even though it was in his 6. Obviously, if you with Magmortar there, safety goggles on Crobat, I couldn't be put asleep. I could always get that Tailwind off, and I could always instantly take out the Venusaur, and neither of them would be put to sleep by sleep powder shenanigans. Very pleased with how this week's went. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you in week 2, where I will be facing off against Masenko and the Drowsy Dracozolt. This is a rematch from season 2, so let's hope for a win.